Hi, everybody. It's Patrick. Um, Sorry we had a little hiccup. We're a little delayed, but we're just a couple minutes. We're back on track. If you're in the room, say hi, and please make sure that you uh, log in with your questions. We have several. I'm going to answer this one first just because it's fun and it's the weekend. What is the trick with the vinegar and the jack-o'-lantern? If you spray your jack-o'-lantern after you cut it, if you spray it with vinegar and water, it helps repel the deer. Hi, Ginger. It helps repel the deer and it makes it last longer. You can also do it with oxygen bleach. You can mix up oxygen bleach and like sponge it on. That works even better than the vinegar, but it's also a little more work. What's up with that? But it's great. And another trick is if you sprinkle like red pepper around your jack o' lantern, the critters don't like it. So it's a fun trick. I have several questions. I'm just going to dive right in to those two. Um, One was I have a new to me. Hey, Kit. Oh, rock on. You got in. Um, the question is I have a new to me vintage um, blouse, sheer blouse, and Um, it says I woke up a decades old body odor in the armpits. Do you think a soak in laundry flakes would help? It's sheer polyester. Hey Jenny, no, you need to use oxygen bleach. Just soak it in oxygen bleach. Remember, it's color safe. It's fine. Oxygen bleach is going to take that out immediately. I knew it was polyester before you told me because polyester is notorious for holding on to odor. Um, Lipstick in my Chanel bag. Use Amedex. Hey Ben, happy Halloween. Lipstick in my Chanel bag. Use Amedex. You could use other things for lipstick, but to be honest with you, Amedex is the way to go because you don't want to have to try to rinse it. You just want to be able to use it. Um, if quilting material is 60 cotton and 40 silk, reverse is 100% tencel, batting is 100% cotton. Is it really dry clean only, or can I machine wash? Test it for color fastness. All of those fabrics are washable, but test it for color fastness first. The reason you want to test it for color fastness is sometimes quilting fabrics are not made to apparel standards. So you want to test that. Okay, here's a bunch of questions. Um, and it's great. I ordered your Oxy Bleach. Hold on one sec. I lost my thought. I ordered your Oxy Bleach, and I wondered the difference between your single ingredient Oxy Bleach and others that have additional ingredients. I always like to have products recommended by the experts, so I bought yours. Well, thanks. Okay, the difference is ours is 100%. The other ones have borax and washing soda and other things in them. The big problem with that is it just dilutes it, and you have to use more. And they charge you the per pound price for oxygen bleach, but you're getting something that's much cheaper. So that's the difference. I was wondering about reviving dingy whites that haven't been bleached, just body worn. Do they need to soak? If you soak them for 2 or 3 minutes and then toss them in the washer, you're good to go. Can you soak dirty jeans and dingy shirts together? Treat them separately. You can soak them together. It's just fun. Um, Sorry. What makes the oxygen bleach turn the water golden brown? It is the residue, the oxidation from the fabric that's coming off. It actually, I always think it turns yellow, but you're probably using an older fabric. Um, my daughter works in a pizza shop, so many of her shirts get Oh, I think I answered this last week. Get butter and grease stains. She's frustrated because she treats them when they're still there. I would add ammonia right to the wash water. That would be my trick. I wouldn't even. Um, I have a dried leather backpack that needs some love. Other than leather polish, any suggestions for restoring the softness of old leather? Get Sadler's 2-in-1 leather cleaner and conditioner, but get Sadler's because it's what like jockeys use on their saddles. And Kentucky people and horses, they're nuts. Um, Here we go. Okay, hold on. I just lost the question. Okay, I'm going to pick it back up. Okay. I lost it. If you asked me a question and I completely lost it, I am really sorry. Um, okay, here's a great one. I want to use oxygen bleach in my rug shampooer. How do I do it? And do I need to rinse it afterwards? You use like about 2 tablespoons of oxygen bleach to a gallon of water. And no, you do not have to rinse it. It is a 1-step process. As long as you don't add any detergent, just use oxygen bleach and water. You will be amazed. Your rugs will look like the day you made them. It's kind of an incredible thing, to be very honest. Um, okay, we're gonna keep going because this is fun. Um, how do I wash things with sequins? You can flip them inside out, or you can put them in a mesh bag. Oh, Ginger, I'm glad. Yeah, the carpet. It's that tip is kind of an amazing thing. It's funny. The only place in our house that we have carpet is on our stairs, where it's like it's about this red color. Um, it's this dark red, and it looks like a Persian carpet or something. It's patterned. I didn't think it would do anything. I did it because um, I was taking the plants in last year and it was drippy, and I thought, I'm just going to do it. It's amazing, even at the color being that dark, how much brighter they looked after I did it. And my neighbor Gus, who I dearly love, he's a basset hound. He had an accident, and his parents were amazed at how white their carpet came after we treated it, because of course they were very upset, and nothing's ever going to bother Gus because he's awesome and I love him a lot. I'm a big fan of Gus. He's going as a witch for Halloween, if anybody wants to know, because I found a witch hat and got it for him. Um, okay. I'm feeling stumped by some old, maybe dirt stains in 3 to 4 year old kid clothes, and since I don't know the details, I'm building my laundry arsenal. Okay, awesome. Oil-based soap. I wanted to compare the ingredients in a foaming stain remover compared to what you mentioned in the book. What I'm missing is what makes it oil based. It's not the ingredient that makes it oil based, it's the texture. A foaming soap is not going to be oily. You want that thick, viscous texture, the texture of dish soap. Just don't use dish soap. You want that thick texture, you know? Um, you know, that's what you're going for. And I have a lingering hydrogen peroxide question. I have a jug of 12% hydrogen peroxide. Could I dunk a cloth soaked in dried blood in it? Honestly, it is probably strong enough to work. Granny Dude used to use 11% on fresh blood, so I'm assuming it'll be the same. But what you get in the store now is 3%. Um, but the 12% is probably strong enough to work. It's not going to be as strong as the oxygen bleach, but I mean, heck, you already have it. You might as well try it. Um, Removing color. I've somehow managed to ruin a brand new pair of pants I've never worn. While washing, I think the Lysol odor remover sanitizer landed on the upper thigh. They were a nice neutral dusty pink beige. She's attaching a photo. Okay, the stain looks darker. I think it's in the fabric. I wouldn't use that product personally because I think it's too heavy, but I would soak these in vinegar and water and see if it will lift that spot, because I think the spot you're looking at is leftover fabric. If it's bleached, there's really nothing you can do. What you might be able to do, this is really a funny, weird trick. You might be able to flip them inside out and wash them again, and sometimes you'll get Like it'll even out. It won't be perfect, but it'll even out and it should be okay. Um, problem stains. This will be fun. My grandson and his weird stains. He thinks one is coffee and the other one is red monster drink that kids drink. Okay, the red monster drink, I actually did this on my TV show and it was Tahitian Treat, which is just a different brand. It'll come out with oxygen bleach. Just mix it up a little concentrated, dip it in, and it'll come right out. So that one's easy. It says, I've soaked in the bleach substitute. Yours. Huh. They were washed and dried before I got to them. Oh, okay. I was like, hmm. So just use the oily soap trick. Use the trick of putting the oily soap on the stain, sprinkle the oxygen bleach on top, let it sit an hour or 2 hours and run hot water through it, and that'll take it out. If the other stain is coffee, you can run hot water through it and just it'll come out. Just put the stain under the tap all the way to hot, and it'll come through. Otherwise, use the bleach oxygen bleach, or the oil soap oxygen bleach trick. Someday I'd like to get to your store. Um, well, I wish you'd come to my store. I've tried putting quilts in the snow, but not too much. No, it's rugs that go in the snow. Quilts probably that won't do it. A fabric softener. Should use fabric softener. If not, why not? No, you should not because it coats the fabric and it takes away the sort of elasticity of the fabric. It takes away a lot of the textures that you want in the fabric. It makes it harder to remove stains. Um, and it coats the fabric, and you just don't need it. If you don't feel like your clothes are soft, you're using too much detergent. Just use a little bit less. Um, um, let's see. Okay, we should be. It appears that we are caught up. Okay, crazy. We're caught up. Let's see if this could be another one. Here we go. Okay. Okay, good. We're caught up. All right. I bought the Oxy Bleach. Are there any fabrics I should not use it on? This is an excellent question. You should not use it on wool or silk. It is not really safe for protein fibers. I will tell you I've done it. I will tell you sometimes I tell you to do it. But if you ever need to use it on wool or silk, it is a dip the wool in it and immediately rinse it. Dip the silk in it, immediately rinse it. You cannot let it soak. It will destroy the fiber. It will change the texture. Um, officially, no, you cannot use it on wool or silk. Um, I'm thinking if there's any other questions that anybody asked, I just thought I'd share. Um, no. Otherwise, I will tell you that the store is filling up. Product is coming in like crazy. There's all kinds of things coming. So if there's anything you need, now's a really good time. Oil stains and rancid smells. Any ideas? Yes, Joe. Um, the oil stains, I'm guessing you're using a really good massage oil. The best oil stain remover is I would wash your sheets all the time in oxygen bleach. If they're ever really bad, wash them in sudsy ammonia. It is not the greenest option, and I admit that, but it's greener than replacing the sheets. Just get some sudsy ammonia, about a half a cup in the load of laundry, and it will cut all of that oil. How long do wool balls last? How much do essential oil? As far as how long they last, and as long as they still look good, they last. They're just fine. The only thing that will sometimes happen is they'll sometimes pill. When that happens, it's time to replace them because you don't want pilly wool balls. And as far as how much essential oil, it's how strong you want the scent. I use 5 to 6 drops, but if you want the scent stronger, use 10 drops. And a fun side note about that is if you take the wool ball out of the dryer and put it in like a mason jar, sometimes you can use it several times before you have to replace the oil. It's a fun little note. But yeah, so things are coming in the store like fast and furious. So if there's anything that you've been thinking, if you wanted the Christmas dish towels, they are back. They're going on the website kind of all the time. The Thanksgiving dish towels are back. Yeah, we're just kind of loading up. So next week, I'm going to have something really fun to show you. It's a fun little treat. And last but most importantly, not least, if you have pre-ordered Laundry Love, or I'm sorry, if you've pre-ordered House Love, go get your download. Go on the website and go to the link for the download. It's in the email. And if you haven't pre-ordered, you should, because you want that download. It's pretty great. With that, we're right at 15 minutes, so I'm going to wrap it up. I hope everybody has a really, really great week. Happy Halloween. I will see you next week, and it will be November. Crazy. I'll talk to you later. Bye.